I am back. I was doing so good on my previous chat, but then I had a phone call in, so. Anybody there? Anybody there? Hello? Is anybody there? I'm back. I got a phone call and that interrupted my live. It ended. But yeah. What are you up to? I don't know if I asked you that already. My plans. Let's see. Well, it's gonna be 5 o'clock right now. So my plan is in a bit get dinner going. Help my daughters with their homework and then just pretty much chill for the rest of the night. 1 a.m. Where are you from? Oh, I remember you telling me one time in another chat or live. Ah, okay, makes sense. Now I remember. Okay. Dang. Hi, contact. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Liv. Thank you. Jesus loves you too. Hi, Casey. How's your blanket? Hi, Adrelli. Hi, Julia. Hi, Comedy. M. Dot, you want to use my eyebrows as blankets? No, thank you. Jamil plays. Hi. Nice and warm. Ah, that's like the best feeling when you get your blankets out of the dryer and then you just cover yourselves in them. Oh, the best feeling ever, I swear. BRC, hi, how are you? Make sure to subscribe, you guys. I'm literally at 1,000 subscribers already. I hit my goal. Hi, Boogie Fang. Hi, Vanish. How are you guys? But yeah, I hit my 1,000 goal, my 1,000 subscribers like earlier today. Well, maybe like an hour or so ago. Hola, Carlos. So I'm super, super excited. Now I just gotta get my watch hours going so that I can start getting monetized on YouTube. Woohoo! So excited. Cool Kid Live. You have 74 subscribers. I got those soft and comfy blankets. I love blankets, especially when they're soft. Hi, Adrelli. Is that how you say your name? Adrelli? Cool Kid Life. Are you trying to get like monetized someday on YouTube? Did you? Big L91 says he liked my content on my work. It was cool to get an insight into what you do. Yeah. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I removed I'm so sad because those videos were doing really, really good. So, a lot of those videos where I'm, showing what I do and putting my gear on and all that stuff, um, I deleted them off YouTube, and this is why. I was getting a lot. I mean, there was a lot of great comments, a lot of great support, a lot of, positive things being said, but then I was also receiving a lot of not so good um comments and stuff. I had a person that was literally harassing me um and all this other stuff. And I to a point I got, and I know social media, there's going to be positives and negatives, and there's going to be good stuff and bad things, but I got a little worried because I was afraid that this person was going to contact my employer and just make, you know, just be bugging my employer, and I didn't want to have any problems. I need my job. So I deleted a lot of those videos just out of fear that that person may, reach out my employer and just and say stuff. Um, but I'm still gonna be uploading content on my work. I just probably won't. I don't know. I'll see what I do with that. But I still do want to give an insight as to what parole officers actually do. I think a lot of people have the misconception that parole officers are just simply lazy and stay in the office. And that could be true to some degree, some people, but not everybody does that. Well, at least not in my state. We're very active. Um, cool kid life. Oh, that's good. How many watch hours do you have? Have you been uploading videos? I don't know, Adrieli. I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, cool kid. I know, right? I mean, I'm like I said, I'm still gonna be uploading content. Um, I just gotta really figure out first how much of it I can post. Um, yeah, but I think it's yeah. We just need to start um uploading videos. Yeah, I think I remember a few lives where you had talked a little bit about parole officers in the UK and how it was very different. Oh, I see. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? Cool kid for life or cool kid life? Uh, oh yeah. Yeah, you want to make sure that you get permission from your mom because we don't want to make her mad. Yeah, you got to make sure that you ask for permission for sure. Um, let's see. It's been a long time since you hopped on to my lives, Big L. I haven't seen you in the last few. It's okay, cool kid life. I was just curious. But yeah, I got off work like an hour. Well, now it's almost like 2 hours ago. And I've just been lazy. I haven't done a whole lot. Oh no, I hope you're okay. Oh gosh. Well, I wish you a speedy recovery. That sucks. Hopefully you're doing good and doing well. Yeah. I'm not really motivated to do a whole lot today. I thought today was Thursday. I really thought today was Thursday, and I was so excited because I was like, gosh, tomorrow's Friday, and then we're done with the work week, right? Nope. I quickly realized it was only Wednesday. But the bright side is that my Wednesday went by pretty fast. I was super busy. I know. At least we're closer to Friday than what we were on Monday. That's one way to see it. It could be Monday, but it's not. It's Wednesday. So I guess that's one way to see it. Do you have any plans for this weekend? This coming weekend? Oh, you have fonts. Cool. Oh gosh. Well, I wish you was a speedy recovery. I mean, it sucks, but I'm glad that you were able to get it taken care of and now you're recovering and doing good. That's always scary. Anything that has to do with the heart is always scary. How are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? Like, are you in pain or anything like that? Cool kid life. That's pretty cool that you have fonts. Huh. I'm lurking some watching Unsolved Mysteries. On what? Are you watching them on like on Netflix or what? Free Google Play. Huh. I didn't know you could do that. Um, I'm gonna have to check that out now. Are you guys watching any good shows on Netflix lately? Any show that you guys recommend? A few weeks ago, I finished what was that show called? Squid Games. I watched Squid Games and it was pretty weird, but interesting for sure. Interesting. hmm You wish you had Netflix again? Home Improvement on there with Tim Allen. Those are good shows actually to watch. They're very interesting. Thanos and Ford equals dead. I do like watching home improvement shows. Um, I think it's pretty cool. Not in pain, thankfully, no. Good. Well, I'm glad you're not in pain because I mean that sucks. I'm glad you're doing good. That you got the right treatment for it and you're recovering. School spirits on Paramount. What's it about? I'm gonna have to I think I have Paramount. I'm gonna have to check if I do. I only have that I know from the top of my head. I know I have Disney Plus. I have Netflix and I have Hulu. And then I have that free app. What's it called? Pluto? Pluto? Is it Pluto? Yeah. I want to say I have Paramount, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna have to check my TV now. School Spirit. Okay. And Home Improvements. Okay. Hi, Cool Kid Live. I saw that you said hi. Uh, oh, you guys, I feel so freaking lazy to cook. I wish I was rich. Then I can just order takeout or have a chef cook for me. But if I had money, I wouldn't have to be cooking. I mean, I enjoy cooking, to be honest, just not on my work days. During my work days, I just want to get home and just be lazy and rest. Uh, only 100 right now. That you have 100. What do you have 100 of? Like dollars? My husband's still working, you guys, so I can't expect him to come home and cook for me. It is true. It's almost Valentine's Day, right? He should be treating his lady with full, like, with lots of good stuff. I don't know. I have to cook. But 6:32 what? What's the 6:32 for? How many hours do you work a day? How many hours I work a day? I only work 8 hours. But this is so I know it sounds like it's a little bit, but I wake up I just started my new schedule with my husband. So I work from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. with a half hour lunch. But I do wake up to be fair and everything. I've been waking up with my husband. We wake up like at 3:30 in the morning. We take our pre-workout and by 4 a.m. We're working out. We'll be done working out by 5. He hops in the shower and then I hop on the shower and then we get ready for work. We get our children ready for work. We get our lunches ready for work. And then we're out the door by 6:45 because where I live far out in the country. So it takes me about half an hour to get to work to drive there. So I have to drop off my two older ones at the bus stop and then I drop off my little one at school and then I head off to work. So I'm up at 3 by like 3:30 in the morning. So and then I don't go to sleep till like around 9, 10 p.m. So I'm only getting about 5, 6 hours of sleep. Not so good, but you know, what can I do? $632 in cash. Ooh, nice. I wish I had that. I wish I had $632. I'd be using that money to go eat right now because I'm starving. I've been craving Outback Steakhouse. I've been craving Texas Roadhouse, Mongolian Grill. I'm just hungry, I know. And then here I am trying to lose weight. Like that's not gonna happen if I keep on being a big back. Is that the term all these youngsters use? Big back? Big bags? Big pack? Big bags? No. Big backs. Yeah. But that's my schedule. Oh, you have a pretty good schedule. It's nice. Well, I mean, it sucks that you're up that early, but you're also off really early to where you can get a lot done throughout the day. I mean, have your rest of the day to enjoy. Do you have an estimated time of when you can go back to work? A bacon blue cheese. Oh, that sounds so good. A cheeseburger. Do you guys have Red Robin where you guys are at? I like Red Robin. I love their garlic fries. Yeah. Next week, you think you'll go back to next week? Just make sure to take it slow. I think a lot of the times we're so eager to go back to work that we don't really pay attention to our bodies and like what it needs, and if you need to make sure that you're really listening to your body, and if you need some more rest, get that rest because you don't want to end up overdoing it. You've never heard of it? It's actually, I think it's good. It's a little on the pricey side. Well, not too pricey. But they are pretty good burgers. They are really good burgers. You have to check. Yeah, check it out. They're pretty good. Pretty good burgers. I love their what's it called? Um Hawaiian burger. So it's a beef patty um with pineapple, ham, grilled onions. That's so good. I just want to eat. Ooh. Have you ever heard of Nando's? Nando's. No, I don't think I have. Nando's. No. No, I don't think so. I'm making you hungry. Well, I don't want to be the only one hungry, starving here. I'm like literally losing pounds by the minute, by the second. And by the end of this life, I'm gonna be skin and bones. Oh God. uh, I know my eye is just watering, you guys, so excuse it. It's like, oh no, allergies or something. It must be just be in the UK. You would like it. What kind of food do they have? Is it like, I don't know? Do they have like Nando's? I feel like I've heard it, but the one I heard, I want to say is either Italian or Mexican food. Hi, Juice World, Rip Chip Triple X and Juice World. Hi. All right, Casey. How are you? What are you up to? But yeah, I'm freaking starving. I'm starving. I just love to eat, you guys. I'm a big food person. The weight of my heart is with food. That's my love language, is food. Specialties in Portuguese, flame grilled. Oh, okay. Okay. That sounds good. Mmm. I'm gonna have to do a Google search and just to get a picture of what they have. Portuguese flame grilled. I don't think I've ever had Portuguese food, actually. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have. What is the rarest? I'm curious. I'm just out of curiosity. Whoever's watching this. What is the rarest food that you guys have ever eaten? Like something crazy. Like what's the craziest thing you've ever eaten? It's massive in the UK. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna have to do a Google search. I'm trying to think of kangaroo probes. Kangaroo. Oh gosh. What did that taste like? I don't know if I would want to eat a kangaroo though. I don't know. Hmm. Kangaroo probes. Yeah. I don't know if I would want to eat that. I'm trying to think of what's the craziest. It's different. Is like the meat, is it like tender or is it like more, is it like rubber? Like what's it like? Let's see. I am let's see. I am not the best at trying new foods, to be honest, because if it smells or if it looks weird, I will not try it. If it smells weird, I will not try it. I don't really explore different foods. I stick to my chicken, to I'll probably eat deer, but I'll stick to like chicken, deer, fish, pig, beef, just like the normal, normal. I don't know what is normal actually, but I'll stick to that food group. I don't think I don't think I'm trying to think of what's the craziest thing I've ever eaten. I think the most extreme is probably just like oysters. Oh, haven't really. Hi, Mama.
Can I have some Oreos?
Hmm?
Can I have some Oreos?
Make dinner right now in a bit, okay? Yeah, you can. Well, I don't know. I'm kind of picky when it comes to trying new foods. Like, I probably would have never tried a kangaroo. Hmm. I know my husband. I've tried buffalo. Like, it was buffalo jerky. Um, let's see, what else? Like squid. I will not eat squid. Like the texture is like weird and I know a lot of people love squid. Like my husband loves squid, but I can't eat squid. Kangaroos just taste like beef. Huh. But I think just knowing the fact that it's a kangaroo, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to do it. Um for the longest time, I wasn't able to eat oysters because of the texture. Because of the texture. The texture was just like, ooh, I don't know. It just did not look slimy and oh no, 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 no. But then, so when my husband, we would grill our oysters, right? So we would grill them, and so my husband would prepare them. So he would add tapatio, he would add salt, lemon, and so that juice that the oyster had, um, my husband, he was really, really nice. He would actually eat the oyster, but leave the juice behind. So then I would drink the juice. And oh my God, I love, love, love the oyster juice. Like when he prepares it, it's really good. Because like I said, he has sapatio, he has salt, lemon. It's just good. Um, and so little by little, I started wanting to explore eating oysters. And I did. I don't chew it because if I chew it, it just like, ugh, no, it'll make me gag. Like I can't do it. But um I'll give it like a very light chew and then I'll swallow it and then it's good. You can't eat food seafood, it gives you fear. It gives you fear. Like, explain that fear. Oh, okay. Oh, poor kangaroo. And kangaroos are just so freaking cute. I love crab legs. Crab legs are so good. I do like crab legs. Shrimp. I freaking love shrimp. I love shrimp so much. Really? I like fish too. Like cod and halibut. That's interesting. Seafood in general. I love seafood. Not all seafood, but the majority of seafood. I do. Let's see, what else? I do. I do love the traditional fish and chips. I never understood why they call it. I mean, here in the United States where I'm at, everybody talks about fish and chips. And so I remember being younger, when I would order the fish and chips for my dad and stuff, I would say fish and fries. Like, why do we say chips when they give out fries? But yeah, I do love me some fish and chips. But if I don't have lime or lemon with my fish, I am not a happy eater. I'm a firm believer that fish needs lemon or lime. I sure am. I hate when I go to places and I ask for fish and chips and they don't give me no lemon or lime. Like, I need lemon and lime for my fish. We call fish fries chips here in the UK. You know what? I think they do here in the United States, which I think is funny because they give out French fries, not chips. Or maybe I'm just not understanding it. I don't know. Okay, I'm back. Right? Sorry, I had a phone call. You don't. Yeah, we do. Yeah, sorry. My husband called me, and so when I answer a phone call, it just like, I don't know. I think it either logs me off of YouTube Live or it pauses. I'm not exactly sure what happens. Ah, makes sense. Hmm. The UK. So have you just been resting all day? Is that what you've been doing, or have you done much? I know, right? I think that's funny too. I think it's pretty interesting. My hair is so retarded. Oh gosh. gosh, I just need some energy. My team lost 2-1. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Hmm. What did you end up eating today? What are some of the characters you need to work with on Pearl? Like, what do you mean? What's some of the characters like you need to work with on parole? I don't think I'm understanding that question. What's some of the characters like you need to work with on parole? Are you asking like what kind of people I work with? Or people on my caseload? Hmm. Okay. I was a bit confused. So I work with all kinds of people. My caseload, I have a very diverse caseload, and I did that on purpose. I didn't want to specialize on a single type of caseload because I feel the more that you know, the better, or the more that you're exposed to, the better, in my opinion. So I have caseloads with individuals who suffer from severe mental health. I have a sex offender caseload. I have um, a gang, gang caseload. Um, I also have a caseload of where I work with other states. Um, and I just have I have a little bit of everything. I have um, a caseload of misdemeanors all the way to felonies. I have a few people that are maybe like 5. I have 5 people on my caseload who are on supervision for life. Um, one's a murder. One murdered his brother. He's on supervision for life, and the other are sex offenders that are on for life. Um, but I think the most challenging caseload I would say are my mental health ones. Those are really, really hard to case manage, especially if the person is not on their medication. Hi, Marcos. How are you? So, if they're not on their medication, it makes it very, very difficult to work alongside them, or have them be in compliance. What's up with you? What have you been up to? Happy Tuesday. Well, it's not Tuesday. It's Wednesday. What are you talking about, Tuesday? Or is it Tuesday where no, it's Wednesday here where I'm at, not Tuesday. I mean, you had me for a second just thinking. I was like, wait, it's not Tuesday. Yeah, It can be kind of scary, but you know, it is what it is. um, but yeah, like I said, I deal with I work with all kinds of people. I do deal with a lot of people that are on, um, who use substances. I have a lot of people on my caseload right now that are, fentanyl is a big one right now. A lot of people are using fentanyl and methamphetamines are my two biggest ones, my drugs that I'm battling with on a daily basis. Yeah. Yeah, Marcos, I did do an arrest today. I did an arrest on somebody, and sadly that person was not in compliance with their conditions, and I gave them, two opportunities to get back on track, and they failed to do what they had to do, and I had no choice but to follow through and hold them accountable. Yeah, it sucks, but you know what? It's like I always tell my people on my caseload, "Hey, if you're honest with me, if you are trying to do better, I'm going to work with you and I'm going to work with you, side by side and get you into the right services, get the referrals out." But if they're not wanting to make a change, if they're not wanting to do better, I mean, I have to fulfill that accountability part and do what's necessary. It sucks, but I always give my people a lot of chance. I hate taking people into custody. I really do. I'm the type of person, every parole officer works differently, right? Um, I'm the type of person that likes to give people the opportunity to make changes, right? I provide so many referrals. I do I feel like sometimes I go above and beyond, because not some people need a little bit more guidance than others and whatnot. And so I try to work with people firsthand, but I can't be there for them 24/7. Do you know what I mean? Like I always give everybody an opportunity to do good, and then I got to do what I got to do. Um do I get a lot of runners? You know what? I mean, yeah, no. I I do. Yeah, you know what? I think everybody does from time to time. But thankfully, I've been able to build really good reports with people. Like like I said, I talk to my people like if they're like if I'm talking to you guys. I don't treat them any different. I don't treat them like a number. I treat them like a human being, the human being that they are. And so I build that relationship with them. I don't treat them any different, like I said. I build that relationship with them. I will say that because I'm able to build that rapport with them, I'm able to get a little bit more compliance from them when it comes to, hey, you're going to be arrested for this. Obviously, nobody wants to get arrested, right? But I mean, they'll kind of whine about it, but they don't give me a whole lot of trouble when it comes to handcuffing and getting them in the vehicle and putting them in jail, because I've been able to build that relationship where they know that I'm just doing my job. Um, but I mean, I've had a few people that obviously fail to report and then just go on warrant status, and then I'm having to go look for them and um, having to track them down and whatnot. What happens when he or she comes out dirty? So what I typically do is, if a person comes in my state, we have a thing called swift and certain. So what that means is that each person that's on supervision is eligible for the swift and certain. That means that if they are in violation, as long as it's not a high level violation, no new crime, for example, they test positive for fentanyl, if it's their first, second, maybe third offense on that violation, I will do what we call a stipulated agreement. So instead of taking them to jail, I'm going to come up with an agreement. We're going to come up with an agreement as to the violation. For example, you came out dirty. My response to that is go get a substance abuse disorder assessment and follow recommendations. You have 2 weeks to complete that. Or I'm going to have you report daily for 2 weeks. So that would be my stipulated agreement. So I wouldn't take him to jail. I just do the stipulated agreement. However, if they keep on violating and violating and violating and not doing what they need to do, then I'm going to just take them into custody. But yeah, I do take people into custody. Whether that's if I'm in the office, then and it's going to be a planned arrest. I have a few people assist with the arrest. We'll cuff them up, put them in the vehicle, and take them to our county jail and get them booked in. If we're out in the field, same thing. When we're out in the field, it's a little bit more riskier, I guess I would say, because I mean they can run, obviously, right? Or they can shut the doors on us. I just need a bigger team with me. That's typically what happens. The 3-strike policy. I'm trying to remember. I don't know that on top of my head, but I think, are you talking in regards to like DOC violations or like criminal? I know, like, for example, no contact orders. If you break the no contact order 3 times, then it's considered a felony and you go to prison. With DOC, with the Department of Corrections, within our policy, is typically if you violate your conditions 3 times, then that gives me the authority to automatically book you into jail. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm making sense. But yeah, typically everybody that's on our Department of Corrections supervision, they're eligible for the swift and certain. And that swift and certain just allows people to be given the opportunity to make positive changes to their behavior. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, and that's why, like you said, Big L, now you understand why we have a gun and we protect ourselves, because we deal with criminals. We really do. I mean, we deal with dangerous people. A lot of people don't think that, but we actually do. You know, like I said, we have people, and especially a lot of these people that we supervise still have prison time hanging over their head. A lot of the times these people were out, got released on early, they were approved early release from prison. So they haven't done their full term. So whatever that amount has been, is left over, I can revoke that if they're not in compliance with their conditions. I can revoke that early release and send them back to prison. So it does get scary when individuals have 2, 3, 4, 5, years hanging over their head and they're in violation. It does get scary because a lot of the times these people don't want to go. I mean, nobody wants to go to prison, back to prison, obviously, right? So if they know that they're going to be going back to prison, a lot of the times these people can become very dangerous because they will do whatever it takes not to go back, you know? So what's for dinner? You know what? Um to be honest, I don't think I'm gonna cook. My husband called me, and my little daughter has been talking about going to the Minato buffet, which where I'm at, Minato buffet is just like it's just a like a Chinese buffet. And I hate going to buffets, you guys. I love buffets because you get to eat whatever the hell you want. But at the same time, I kind of think about like this, like it's not really sanitary, I would say, maybe. You know, everybody's kind of reaching over and getting food. And then I just overeat to the point where I have to unbutton my pants because I ate too much. In my state, no, we don't have the death penalty in my state. And I'm curious. I always like reading and hearing about how different the justice system is in different areas of the world. It just varies greatly from state to state, and it's just like Arizona. So like I said, I work with different. I also have a contract where I work with different states, and so a lot of the times, different states. So if an individual lives in Arizona and they're wanting to reside in Washington, we can make that happen, right? So Arizona, I would supervise the individual under Arizona conditions and Washington conditions, or or like Texas or North Dakota or vice versa, whatever state is the sending and receiving state. So it's just very great. It just varies greatly. So in Arizona, I know for a fact because I worked for, is it Washington or is it Arizona? I think it's Arizona. Arizona has a very strict sex offender policy or law. Any sex offender in Arizona automatically gets life supervision, right? In Washington, a sex offender can get as little as a year of supervision. In New Mexico, it's automatic 5 years of supervision for sex offenders. We're talking about sex offenders. And so it just varies greatly from state to state. I mean, any sex offender caseload is bad, right? But it's just like Arizona is all across the board. Everybody gets, no matter if it's a really severe case or not severe case, if you're a sex offender, life supervision no matter what. Not eligible for early release either. I just think it's interesting how it just varies. Aw. Maybe you can add that to your bucket list. Come to America and see if it's something that you like. From Boston to Scotland in the 1930s. Well, add that to your list. Come to America. Well, you guys, I'm going to be getting off this live just because my husband's almost home and I got to see what's up for dinner. Thank you so much, Big L, for stopping by and saying hi. Land of the free. I hope you have a speedy recovery and that you do better. Or get better, not do better. I hope you get better and take care. Thanks for stopping by. All right, you guys. Till next time. Bye.